You better get up. Hey, you guys. All right. So, good morning to you, first of all. Second of all, um, as I told you guys in all the videos I did yesterday, it's going to be a lot of things I'm going to share with you guys. And when I was able to actually go on my fast and also my break, I came to a lot of conclusions. I was able to reassess a lot of things, um, and I really was able to open up to more things that is important to me and important on my growth and all that. And it's going to be some things I share with you guys, and naturally, it's going to be some things I don't. But I wanted to come to you guys and share this with you. And I know, as you saw in the title, that you will be shocked. Now, before I actually tell you guys this, I want you to know that it actually was something I was afraid to even tell Chuck. I sat him down a couple of days ago, and he's been seeing me go back and forth and, watching videos on certain things and um, gathering recipes and writing stuff down and researching things. As y'all know, I always try to research a lot of things that I embark on. And I was afraid to tell him. I really was. It's crazy because I was afraid to tell him. Not that he was going to say anything bad or he wasn't going to support me. I don't know why I was afraid to tell him. I think maybe it's because when he would watch or he would come in the room and see the videos I was watching at times, he would say, he would say, wow, they radical or whatever. And you'll understand why I'm saying this in a second when I reveal what I reveal to you. And he was like, he would say stuff like, wow, that's radical, or he would be like, I could never do that. And I'd be sitting back like, as he's saying this, I'm sitting back like, he don't know that this is really weighing heavy on my heart for me to be the same. So I finally set him down the other day, and I was like, Daddy, I gotta talk to you about something. He was like, oh Lord. Why did he say oh Lord? Because he always says when he tells me no, I always want to sit down and have a talk. I'm not that spoiled, you guys. I really am not. Well, I am a little bit, but anyway, that's just with him. So he was like, oh Lord, I didn't tell you no about nothing. So I was like, no, Daddy, it's not that. I just need to talk to you about something. So I set him down, and this is what I told him, you guys. So this is revealing it to you as well. And I'll explain to you why. I was like, Daddy, it's really pressing on my heart for me to do something. And he was like, what? And I was like, well, you remember those videos I've been watching lately and all the stuff I've been gathering and writing? Yeah. I'm like, well, it's being pressed on my spirit for me to become a vegetarian. He was like, what? Then he said, you know what? It surprised me because he was like, you know what? I could see you doing it. And I was like, why you say that? I was shocked. I wasn't shocked that he can see me doing it. I was shocked that he could see. I wasn't shocked that, let me rephrase that. I wasn't shocked that he supported me. I was shocked that he could see what I saw. And he was like, I can see you doing that. And what y'all don't know about me is that, or some of you probably can tell, I eat meat. Don't get me wrong. Bacon and all that. But I can go without it. I'm more of a carb junkie. I would like eat stuff like potato soup and stuff like that. And I can literally go days without meat and eat that kind of stuff. Because that's what I like. That's what actually my palate likes. Meat, I just eat that because it goes with it. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you ever find yourself eating stuff that just because it's told to go with it, that's why you eat it. Like when we had fried fish and fried potatoes, we gotta have cornbread with it. You understand what I'm saying? Even though if we don't really want cornbread that day, we eat it because that's how Nana used to fix it, or our grandmother used to fix it, or whatever. So when I fix like beef stew, for an example, I just put beef in it. But really, I really love the gravy, the potatoes, the carrots, the celery. I like that. That's the parts I actually like the best. Beef, that's just thrown in there because it's called beef stew. Do you understand? I hope you follow what I'm saying. So that's why he said he could see it, because I literally can go days without eating meat. I eat it, but I eat it just because. Like, I don't have to have it. And when he said that, I was like, wow, he sees, he really knows me, because he sees that really I could do that. Now, there is a distinct difference between a vegan and a vegetarian. And you all can Google it. I don't really have to get into it. This is, if you want to embark on something like this is what you need to look into just as well as I looked into it. So I will not be a vegan, but I will be a vegetarian. Now, since I am going to be a vegetarian, I can eat certain things. I can eat dairy and stuff like that. So this is the thing, you guys. So often before, again, I was worrying about losing weight, and I am still worried about losing weight. I was worried about losing weight to be healthier. I was losing for vanity issues. I was losing for me to be able to do more with my children and all that kind of stuff, okay? Just like most people. This time around, and what I really feel in my spirit, you guys, is I want to be a better me inside. And that means my spirit and my body. I want to be healthier. And I say healthier because amazingly, and by the grace of God, despite what people would assume, I don't have any health problems, even at my weight now. In fact, the health problem I had before, and I said problem because it was one, I was a gestational diabetic, as you all know. It carried over, and I still had it after Pootie was born. That was the only health problem I had, and that was eliminated by my doctor, and I was cleared by my doctor of that when I went on my previous weight loss journey, and it has not returned, nor will it, because I know I'm healed from it. I want to be a healthier person inside, as well as, I believe if I'm a healthier person inside, then the outside will come along as well. And with my focus being on my internal growth and my internal progression as far as being a better me and healthier me, I want to eliminate meat out of my diet. Now, what I'm going to do is, you all know I'm going to be on Body by V, or Vi. You already know that, okay? Now, Body by Vi, what I'm going to do is, it is a soy-based product. I am going to incorporate that into my vegetarian lifestyle. I will be using that as a meal supplement, as it is great to use for. So, now, some days I may eat breakfast, my vegetarian breakfast, and then for lunch have Body by Vi. And then some days, basically, I'm just going to supplement whatever meal I feel like that day with the shake system. What I also want to incorporate is, if at all possible, whenever it is possible, I want to keep my carb count down even though I'm a vegetarian. Meaning, just because I'm going to be a vegetarian doesn't mean that I have to go overboard with starches and carbs and all of that kind of stuff. What I'll do is I'll make sure that of course I won't be Atkins 20 carb induction phase or nothing like that. But what I will do is I will try to keep my carbs down. Down doesn't mean down to 20 a day, like the induction phase calls for on Atkins, as I was before. But down means that I don't go overboard. And I believe that incorporating this with the Body by Vi, and also with the vegetarian lifestyle and diet, and then again adding a lower carb diet as well, and staying on um, the lower carb spectrum of my food choices, um, then I think that I'll be successful at my physical body as well changing. But more importantly, I want the meat to be um, not only a sacrifice of me eliminating it, but I also believe, I've always believed, and even when I was on Atkins, when I was eating meat and stuff, I never got into it, but I would, if you go back to some videos, I would tell you about what I thought about fast food and the theories that I had, because I do have certain theories I've never shared with you guys. But just to give you a little insight of what I believe, even though I ate it, I do believe that meat has a lot of hormones in it, and it does affect our body in certain ways. I do believe that it increased cancer. I do believe a lot of things, and that, you know, the the horrible mindset is, even though I thought these things and knew these things, it never stopped me from eating it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not becoming a vegetarian so much as to protect animals. Even though I do love animals, I'm not doing it to just protect animals. That's not my main focus. My main focus is just becoming a healthier me, and to me, my decision is to eliminate the meat out of my diet. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I am a realistic person, and I do know that if you've been addicted to food for so long, to eliminate anything, I don't care if it's something small or something big, to eliminate anything out of your diet, um, it's going to be times that you battle that, I should say. So what I'm going to do is, since I am realistic, I'm going to put a 30-day um, goal in mind. Now, what I want to do is extend it beyond the 30 days and actually make it a lifestyle, meaning I live like that every day. But I'm going to start with the 30 days first. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to see. So it's going to be times that I give you guys recipes. If I don't give you the recipe, I'll show you the example of what I've actually cooked. I'll show you the meal, and in the description box, I'll give you the actual recipe of how I made certain things. But I wanted to share this with you guys because you are going to see certain changes. You are going to see me taking certain things, eliminating certain things out of my meals and all that kind of stuff. What I'm going to do is, I am going to treat myself to a couple of things. I do want to get a vacuum sealer. I want to get that, and I believe Walmart has a brand of a vacuum sealer. I want to get a vacuum sealer so that I can actually vacuum seal several different meals. I also will be purchasing separate cookware. I'm going to start off with one great deep dish pan that you can saute and all that kind of stuff in. But I want separate cookware because my family is not going to be vegetarians. Now, they will be eating certain meals that I fix naturally, of course, because that's how families roll, really. But for them to actually become vegetarians, they are not. Now, do I think that's, people said before, and I'm pretty sure they'll have something to say this time, that is not a way, that is not the only way somebody can actually show their support to you. My husband shows his support to me. My family shows their support to me by loving me despite what I look like, and encouraging whatever I embark on. To me, that is support. He doesn't have to sit and eat avocado sandwiches with me. He doesn't have to do that. That's not something that I require for my needs to be met, as far as knowing that my husband is supporting me. As for my children, they will naturally, whatever I cook. Pootie is the type that whatever I cook, and then whatever I cook, they want them eating anyway. It's just that I'm not going to restrict them totally, meaning that, like, when Nene's in school, if she sees, chicken strips or something like that, if she wants to eat that, then she can. But yes, naturally, of course, they will be eating some of the things that I eat. But And my choice doesn't have to be their choice. It doesn't have to be the only right choice. Right is what's good for you. And I believe this is right for me. So I will be buying those items, and also I will be showing y'all a weekly vegetarian haul. When I go to the market, you will know the prices, because people say that vegetarians, and that's probably going to be my next video, vegetarians have to spend so much money. Y'all know y'all girl. Y'all already know. Kianna going to find a way to do it where it don't cost a whole bunch of money. And I will share it with you guys. So, I will be doing a weekly haul showing you guys all the groceries I get for myself. They will be specifically for me, but of course, again, the family can have some if they like. But I will be sharing all that with you guys. So I hope you guys are coming along for the ride. And I look so forward to it. Be blessed.